Good YouTube, it's Big Mon Sports Talk, and we back here again with another video. In today's video, we here to talk about that boy NBA Morant, boy, Mister Mr. NBA Ja himself, boy. Bring him out for that money in the racks all day. Shout out that boy, young boy, but no, shout out to that boy Ja Morant too. But basically, if you didn't know, basically Memphis has decided that they're gonna put basically Ja on the trading block. They're trying to trade him before the deadline. Basically, yeah, they don't want him no more. They want young picks. They want picks and young players to basically for Ja. And I'm just here to give my opinions on. Do I think it's gonna what team I think is gonna trade for him? Do I think it's a good thing? And do I think it's a bad thing? Why do I think Memphis want to trade him? To me, one of the reasons why I think Memphis is getting off of him uh is because I think real keep it real. I think Ja, ever since the gun situation, I think he don't really care about him. Don't care about Memphis no more like that, boy. Uh, I think it's a mixture of that and the coach that got fired. I think he really don't care for Memphis like that ever since that. I do think how they did Ja for the gun situation was crazy. Again, I'm not saying he should be flashing guns on cameras and all that, but like, nah, they suspended him how many games? I forgot, like 30, what, 30 something games, 30, 40 something games, I think. I can't remember, but it's between 20 to 40 games. Ja got suspended for flashing a gun, which again wasn't illegal. He didn't pull the gun out on somebody, he didn't threaten somebody with it. He just flashed on camera, listened to an NBA Youngboy song. I ain't gonna lie, that young boy do make you want to do that, boy. What a couple young boy songs, boy. What you be driving, boy? You be thinking you going 30, you hitting about 80. But nah, that boy, yeah, that's why I said I don't think it was that serious. I do think they made it more. I think they just overdid it because he was basically was going to be the face of the NBA. You can't have your face of the NBA out here flashing guns. I understand why they suspended him, but I think it's crazy. Like if you think about it, him and Gilbert Arenas almost got suspended the same amount of games, and Gil literally brought a gun to the locker room. Think about that. One brought a gun to a locker room, the other one flashed a gun in his driveway, and they both got suspended for almost the same amount of games. That's all I'm saying is this crazy, boy. I ain't saying this right. I ain't saying what he did was right, but like that's crazy, boy. Because it also the gun violation is only supposed to be between 1 to 3 games if you for the gun violation. I saw Gilbert Arenas said that like if you get caught with a gun or a gun something happened like a basic gun, you get anything with like a gun suspension that's dealing with a suspension dealing with a gun is between 1 to 3 games. Again, he didn't get that. But back to the reason why I think ever since that situation though, he really ain't had his heart in it no more, boy. He really didn't care about the team no more. I think he really just there to show up to get a check. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think he care about Memphis like that no more. Because keep it real, I don't even think it was the NBA who suspended him first. I think it was Memphis who did it. So I don't think he cared about Memphis like that no more. I think that's one of the reasons why I think they get rid of him because I think there probably been some internal arguments over there. Definitely you could tell if you could figure it out from this year alone, boy. Because Ja and the owner, I mean Ja and the coach got into it, and yeah, so you could feel that Ja didn't want to be there. So I understand why they're trading him. I ain't gonna lie. If you don't want to be there, if I'm the owner, you can go too. I ain't got no problem getting rid of you. I just hope they get more for what they got than Trey Young, because I told you they did Trey Young. They just said here we don't want him for Trey, but I think they're gonna get more important people. Also, do I think this is gonna be a good thing for Ja? I do. I do think this is gonna be a good thing for Ja because now Ja get to. I think Ja gonna end up going to a good team that's going. This is gonna slick bring him back to his passion back to the basketball, boy. I think he's gonna do his thing, boy. I told you I just think that's why I said I just think he lost it. He just didn't feel like being there no more. Yeah, but on to like teams that I heard that's trading for him. I heard Miami is looking to trade for him. I also heard the Thunder is really interested in him. Not the Thunder. I mean the. I heard also heard the Timberwolves is interested in him. And I ain't gonna lie. I do think the Timberwolves will probably end up being the best team because what? You probably gonna end up having to give off who Julius Randle or Gobert for him. Probably gonna end up giving off Julius Randle and probably somebody else. No, they want young players and probably like Rob Dillingham and that other rookie Shannon probably. Terrence what's his name? The other rookie that they got. They probably gonna end up getting off of him and like some picks. But I do think that would be a good trade. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I do think if they get him, I do think that's gonna be good. Even though I ain't gonna say Ja the best defender, but I ain't gonna say he's no crazy great defender, but I ain't gonna say he's no like super slouch out there. I think he can handle his own. But so shout out to him. But yeah, do I do think that's gonna be a good trade. I ain't gonna lie. The Heat, I do see the Heat being good too. Uh, I think the Heat would be a good team for him too. I ain't gonna lie. It's really a whole bunch of good teams for Ja, boy. I think Ja's talented. I told you, I just think his heart wasn't in Memphis no more. I think that the course has ran to the end. So yeah. So yeah. Question of the day is, what do you think Ja is gonna end up being traded to? Y'all heard me. Y'all heard my opinion. I think it's gonna end up being the Timberwolves. Uh, or Miami. So in the comments you put make sure y'all put in the comments what y'all think, and also make sure y'all like and subscribe, and peace.